Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to create a classic summer night scene using the Happy Camper stamp set, Stickles Dark Matter Glitter Gel, pretty pattern paper, and a stargazing stencil from my stash. Let me know in the comments section if you're an avid camper or more into glamping. Off camera, I stamped the adorable sleeping bear, vintage camper, and accessories using Memento Tuxedo black ink on alcohol-friendly cardstock. And today we're going to color in the images using Spectrum Noir TriBlend markers. These are by far my favorite way to color. They have 3 different tones all in one pen. All you need to do is blend. When I'm coloring in small images like these, I like to start with the darkest tone first. I look for areas that will be darker in nature and start there. Usually it's around edges or under the neck, for example. If I'm not really sure and the stamp doesn't have any clues, I'll just make it up. I'll choose a darker point and start there. Then I move on to the medium tone in small circular motions. Next, I'll go in with the lightest tone and blend until I'm happy with the results. I've sped up the process a little. I only wish I could color this fast in real life, but I wanted to show you the whole process. It looks like I colored a little outside of the lines, but there's a way to fix that with my blender pen. It should really be called an eraser. Basically, the alcohol reacts to the blender solution and puts everything back into place. Now, the blender pen won't perform miracles, but it usually works for lighter colors. If that fails, I'll grab a white gel pen and go over the area. If that doesn't work, then I'll slightly rearrange my design or add an embellishment. With the coloring out of the way, it's time to get a little messy. I pulled out my well-loved clear mat to protect my work surface and held my stencil into place with pixie spray. Once it's secured, I'll evenly spread the dark matter glitter gel across the card front. I decided to pair it with pattern paper because surprisingly, I didn't have any non-reactive ink pads on hand. Shocking, I know. Now for the reveal. Next, we're going to work on the sentiment, and I decided to heat set white embossing powder on black cardstock. I'm going to use my MISTI in case I need to stamp it twice for a good impression. I decided to go with Every Day is an Adventure because I thought it was perfect for our little scene. Before stamping with Versamark ink, I'm going to treat the area with my anti-static powder tool. This helps keep the powder where we want it. I always have a clean, fine paintbrush handy to remove any stray powders and grab my craft pick to get into tiny spaces. Then I hit it with my heat tool, making sure to evenly distribute the heat so I don't burn or warp the paper. Watching embossing powder melt never gets old. Then I'm going to trim it down to a strip and it's all ready to be added to our design. I couldn't finish off the card without a little ink blending. To create our ground, I die cut a stitched rectangle in Bristol Smooth cardstock and added a hillside edgeable die. I chose Catherine Puller's Over Coffee and Sandcastle and blended away with my Makes Art Station. Now for the fun part. We get to arrange the scene. I'm going to adhere all the pieces in place with my tape runner, but we'll add 3D foam tape to our bear. I love how perfectly all the images fit together. This makes me almost want to go camping. Almost. I'm definitely in the glamping category. To finish off the card, I added sequins. My embellishment wand helps me place everything without making a mess. And for the final added touch, I went with glossy accents on the windows. I used my craft pick once again to pop away any stray bubbles. And that's the card. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to hit and like the subscribe button. Until next time!